Ever wondered who are the scientists that helped us from learning about space? Today, we're going to talk about one of the scientists that helped us know more about space. Roger Penrose was born in Colchester, England on August 8, 1931. His father was the geneticist Lionel Penrose, an expert on mental defects whose interest in geometry was communicated to his son. The Penrose family was illustrious in British intellectual life in the 20th century. Penrose received his undergraduate degree from University College at London and then proceeded to Cambridge for his doctorate. While an undergraduate, his discovery a theorem concerning conic sections, from which some of the basic theorems of projective geometry follows as special cases. He and Stephen Hawking studied black holes in collaboration, and then two of them identified the basic characteristics of a black hole, which results from the collapse of large stars. The mass becomes so concentrated that even protons, light particles, are unable to escape. As a result, even if it's possible to recognize the existence of a black hole from its effects on nearby objects, it would be impossible to observe the interior of a black hole itself. Starting from his interest in the question of whether space and time are smooth or divided into discrete units, Penrose investigated many aspects of quantum mechanics. While he was at Cambridge, Penrose tried to build mathematical models for quantum mechanics using the basic elements of real numbers. One of the long-standing problems of 20th century physics has been to combine the apparently conflicting fields of relativity and quantum mechanics. Penrose attempted to find a resolution via twistor geometry, which is based on complex numbers. This ambitious project remains far from completion, but the study of twistors has become an industry within physics in its own right. Also, within the area of geometry, Penrose made a striking contribution to the study of tilings. A tiling is a method of covering the entire plane with polygons, for example, squares or equilateral triangles. Tiling using those figures are called periodic because the pattern repeats regularly in moving about the plane. In 1966, Penrose received the Adams Prize from Cambridge University, and in 1971, the Danny Hayman Prize from Physics from the American Physics Society. The next year, he was elected to the Royal Society, and in 1973, he succeeded to the prestigious Roose Ball Chair of Mathematics at Oxford University. He shared two awards with his collaborator Stephen Hawking, the 1975 Royal Astronomical Society's Eddington Medal and the 1988 Wolf Prize for Physics. Penrose became interested in the problem of defining consciousness and wrote two books in which he argued that quantum mechanics is needed to explain the consciousness mind. He wrote The Emperor's New Mind, 1989, and The Shadow of the Mind, 1994. He also wrote The Road to Reality, 2004, an extensive overview of mathematics and physics. And that's all I have for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Again, this is Stanley Castañeda from STEM1908.